Kebusuyanti Sabram said the Electoral Commission declared John Dramani Mahama as the president-elect for the 2024 general elections. Yena kaya memre de twa win na Ghana call abatu mu elected president and members of parliament. Na adichi ya ana Dr. Baumia concede defeat to JDM say on the winning elections no. Though na EC officially and declare the presidential election result ebusia make sure say o first time you about channel you should now subscribe here now subscribe to the channel na face you know what share comment na what share video no so na foforo so nya bi ahwe EC declare results ni wie no John Dramani Mahama ekasai then okan ye betie ni nyina in this video ebusia President of the Republic Nana Akufo-Addo also sent a congratulatory message to JDM through phone call prior to the announcement of the results by the EC chairperson. Nina, you will come into details. You can say the president-elect for the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, following his overwhelming victory in the 2024 general elections. Now, JDM of the National Democratic Congress, 6,328,397 votes. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia of the New Patriotic Party, 4,657,304 votes, representing 41.61% of the total valid vote cast. And at JDM, 6,328,397 votes, representing 56.55% of the total valid vote cast. Though not all the constituency and the police station votes were ready as at the time EC declared results, but Ochile will say, even what they are carrying now, it will not change the outcome of the elections.
I have the singular honor as the returning officer of the 2024 presidential election to declare His Excellency John Dramani Mahama as the winner of the 2024 presidential election and the president-elect of the Republic of Ghana with a total percentage of 56.55%. Congratulations, sir. It is finished. Thank you very much.
Nebusia, Yebekaya, in the year 2016, the NDC lost the 2016 general elections with about 1 million votes. And at 2020, so they lost with a little over 400,000 votes. Now, some social media and can say JDM. Say no, the two defeater MPP defeating no. The vote margin, the 2024 victory margin is more than the two margins MPP did win in 2016 na face no 2020. And another na Akufo-Addo no ye flag bearer no. Nebusuya ebra yisi chairperson dey asem no tuga wie no. John Dramani Mahama and any vice presidential candidate elect ekopie mu wo the campaign office na party mpanfo ho general mosquito ho the campaign manager for JDM campaign Professor Joshua Alabi ho former chief of staff Julius Debra, members of parliament including Dr. Kisa Tufosin, Samuel Kujeto Abrakwa, Arena Idusu, and all the MDC apparatchiks now or ebusia. In summer, JDM Elutu Gano and Kakra Chu Nana Akufo-Addo because Yebekaya prior to the elections, Nana Akufo-Addo chance be akasa. And I can say he has been fortunate to be part of President Omenya 2 terms. Na obi kwa de ɔyɛ one-term president. Na nyame chade JDM chirema. God has set a table before his enemies. Hey.
Brothers and sisters, there is much to do to salvage our country and reset it. It would have to start with a reset of the relationship between citizens and elected officials. We must never forget that the people of Ghana have chosen us to represent their wishes and their best interests. It is the reason we would be initiating important governance reforms and sometimes initiate severe measures in the next 4 years to reset our nation and bring it back on track as the Black Star of Africa. The journey is not going to be easy, my brothers and sisters, because the outgoing government has plunged our dear nation into an abyss. However, we are determined to work together with you to build the Ghana we want. And I am certain that we shall win the battle. We intend to work together to restore the shattered confidence in our politics and governance system. This election and its outcome represents an opportunity for a new beginning as we can begin to write a new chapter of our collective story. We need to consciously set the tone for the new direction in which we'll be traveling. My brothers and sisters, I want those words, my brothers and sisters, to be a reminder to all of you, a reminder to me, and to every individual who has just been elected or re-elected, that no matter what office you hold, no matter what your political affiliation is or has been in the past, the one thing we share in common is the nation Ghana. And it is that we want a much better Ghana. We want a Ghana that works for everybody and not just a few people. We want a Ghana that considers the well-being of all her citizens and affords them each the ability to live a life of dignity, a life of limitless opportunity. My brothers and sisters, from the Kaya Yo to the managing director, to the market women, the bankers, the teachers, security personnel, nurses, doctors, the pastors, the drivers, the tailors and seamstresses, we are all essential to the functioning and forward motion of this country. We, the people of this soil, sons and daughters, brothers and sisters, are in fact our nation's greatest resource. This country, this land, is not for one person, or for one family, or for one tribe or ethnic group. This country, this beautiful, resilient, and resource-rich country that we so love, Ghana, is for all of us. This is our home, but it is not enough to just be born here and to die here. We must also be able to live here with satisfaction. We must be able to love, to dream, to laugh, to eat and dance and drum and share all aspects of our culture that was handed to us by our ancestors. And to do that, we must create sustainable and well-paying jobs through the 24-hour economy initiative. Our most basic needs must be met. Affordable housing and health care food and clean water, safe work, and fair wages. My brothers and sisters, it is with tremendous humility that I accept this clear mandate that you, the good people of Ghana, have given me to lead this great nation as your next president. Every vote that was cast in this election carried the same weight. Every vote also carried a hope in the future of our country. I promise you that I will assemble and lead a government that will carry the weight of those hopes and dreams, whether you voted for me or not, because every victory is a victory for the people, all of the people. Each time we have free and fair elections and then conduct a smooth transfer of power, it reaffirms that our history of leadership and trailblazing was not an aberration. It is not by accident that we were the first nation in Black Africa to win our independence from colonial rule. It is not by accident that the first black person to serve as UN Secretary General, the late Kofi Annan, was a Ghanaian. It is not by accident that so many Ghanaians out there in the world are blazing new trails and being recognized as leaders in their industry. Despite being a relatively small nation, Ghana has been and will continue to be a mighty force on the world stage. We're a proud people and have every reason to be. When Ghana rises, we all stand tall with her, and Africa rises with us too. Last but certainly not the least, I'd like to thank you, the good people of Ghana, for this opportunity once more. I know that many of you are feeling frustrated and angry, but I ask you today, please do not give in to negativity and pessimism. There have been reports of acts of vandalism at some government facilities and installations. I urge you not to vent your frustration in criminal enterprise. We must channel our anger and frustration into the positive enterprise of resetting and rebuilding our nation. Let us be brief in our celebration, for the weight of office will be an onerous one. Expectations of Ghanaians are very high, and we cannot afford to fail them. Let us maintain and even magnify this joy and positivity that we feel. We have arrived at this moment because so many of you believed that change was possible. And now we know that not only is change possible, but it is also already in process. Let us continue to believe that we are already moving towards the Ghana we want, the Ghana of our hopes and dreams. And in this Ghana where we have turned a new chapter and are setting a new tone, our best days are not behind us. My brothers and sisters, our best days are ahead of us. Forward ever, backwards never. May God bless you, and may God continue to bless our homeland Ghana. Thank you very much. God bless all of you.
I don't know which enemies he's referring to, but you're enemies, no. And Payne say, I could be an enemy. And JDM was very happy, and he expressed his utmost gratitude to the Almighty God for making this dream a reality. Ebusia President Kufuor send a congratulatory message to John Dramani Mahama in the message no kra no wa kire say ukude be ya next week 11th of December no the president is having a meeting with the president-elect to initiate the transition process. Ochire mu a say wotimi hia no kwan obefa so a NPP aban be hand over power to the NDC no what shall say immediately. And you know Sabram can say there JDM is the president-elect for the Republic of Ghana, and the President Akufo-Addo has congratulated him. And JDM, the victory speech in the day, emu semono, eseweni, and sell kachere. And you know Ghana, unyami eshrayen. We have gone into the pools peacefully and has come out peacefully with victory all over the country. Aya sumbe, eye nije. Na mjedi say, wa ufye video ekran so no. When ye say Ghana, our democracy is growing. We are setting a pace for all the African countries to learn from us. Yakwa abatu numa subiemu, aba subiemu. Asaram can say there. We have a president-elect, Nyame Adoma, January 7, no, he will be sworn into office. The Buswa, call the campaign office of the NDC, maybe I'm victory speech now. They say there were a lot of scenes that are very, very interesting and appealing. Shebra na EC chairperson, a declare results, no. The reaction of the incoming first family. Mechiremu JDM and then the wife and the man I was ya na ye nika eye fe eye DJ. Na was argument na so no. The incoming vice president, Professor Nana Jane Opukwa Jemai, Eso Kasai. Okasai. Na was ya ma menen sabdo kai no so no. Na encourage sem wom. A me pese yi na ye betie na ya hye no nso.
What an interesting journey it has been. And you know, nobody sets out on a journey by herself or even by himself. It has been a very, very interesting one. And I want to thank all of you, those who are here, those who are not here. I want to thank all of them for their good wishes, for their prayers, for their contributions in many, many ways, and for bringing all of us to this site. All I have to say is thank you very much. Thank you very much for everything you have done. And whatever you did, as our chairman has said, the fun is over, the work is about to begin. And as we journey together, we need to realize that we have to move forward also together. Again, I want to thank you. My nomination has many, many implications. You know, normally, no one even expects you to err in any way. If this will happen, and we know it will happen, it means all of us are on board. The victory is for all of us, but especially for our daughters, for our youth, for our women. Sorry I have to appear in a mask because I have a very, very bad cold. But the cold will disappear too. I know this is a big responsibility, and I don't intend to travel this journey by myself. You are all part of it. NDC is an inclusive party, and we are demonstrating it in many ways. My job was to have opened the door, and it doesn't end there. Actually, that is where the work began. I will hold the door open. The method of opening the door, the method of holding the door open, so others wish to travel that door, is what I'm implying. It is not a self-aggrandizing position. It is a position that empowers others. This country is not going to be built only by half the gender. They know very well whether we are in the public space or not, the roles we play. And we have accepted as NDC to facilitate the process. I'm counting on all of you, that you all come along, you all work hard in your various spaces, and finally, that we put smiles on people who either have no access or who are not very respected. I thank you again and again, and I know, thank you for the comments. I wish blessings on our country. I wish blessings on our children, those who are here and those yet to be born. I wish blessings on those who are here and their future. And I believe that the meaning of blessing is to be good to another person. Thank you very, very much.
And it's much say, Sabi the Ejabo. The 2024 general elections, officially, the results has been declared by the EC chairperson in favor of the NDC candidate John Dramani Mahama. Intebusuya, with the video ebisia, asembia woka ho fa ho bia no. Drop it in the comment section. Medamasi, I am some phone na appear. Yebesan ehia biom. Bye bye.